this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I am here today with a first look from Diamond Art Club, so a massive thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. This is Cabin Life by Dona Gelsinger, and it was released, is it 2 or 3 weeks ago now? It was released at some point in the past few weeks, and I'm pretty sure it sold out, but I checked before filming and it said it is currently back in stock, so you can grab this one if it appeals to you. So this is a square kit, as you can see from the branding down here, and it is 92.8 by 69.9 centimeters. So that puts it in the big and beastie category, according to me. I don't think that's an official category. And this is my first look at a new kit box from Diamond Art Club. So they recently revamped all of their boxes for this new look, and you see the artwork wrapped around the box, which is lovely. When they initially did that, the boxes were quite a lot thicker, and they have listened to feedback and also thought about things like shipping costs and that kind of thing, and shrunk those boxes back down. So this now is the same width as the old boxes before they started upgrading them, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is great because it's going to take up a bit less space in my cupboard. But I personally really love the whole thing with the artwork wrapped around the box. I think that's such a nice touch. And you do also still get an image on the side, and there's also another little one on the bottom. So lots of different ways to check which box you're looking at, however you arrange your storage. I also really like this. So it says on the side of the box, the sort of key stats. So there are 79 colours in this kit, including 4 AB drills and 3 fairy dust drills. So 7 special drills. Ooh, that's a treat. And there are 104,813 diamonds, which is the kind of geeky stat I love to see. I always keep a record of those on my gems flow. It sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Goodness me. And then on the back of the box you have how it works, and you have kit contents, and let's get stuck in so I can actually show you the painting. I really enjoy Dona Gelsinger's work. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, but yeah, either way, I'm a big fan. Diamond Art Club have brought out so many of her kits over the years, so she's clearly very popular. I'm not alone in this. And I just love how she does a lot of seasonal pieces, but not always. Like this isn't particularly seasonal, I would say. And she's really good at capturing the essence of an image, I find. I don't know, she's very talented. So let's take a look and see what's different in here. I said, oh, there's still a tray. I see. Oof. Right, I thought they would have had to get rid of the tray, but no, it's all in here. What they've got rid of is there was like an insert bit that sat at one end that this sits in, and instead it's just sort of squishing one end of the canvas down. But that should be fine. These canvases don't crease easily. So yeah, that's a good move. Okay, so inside, first of all, there is a thank you for your purchase little, I was going to say leaflet, but it's like a little envelope. So if we open this up, first of all, there is join our Facebook group. And then if I open the flaps, in here, there is save 20% off your first app purchase. Really important to know with Diamond Art Club that you never need to pay full price. So when you go on the website and you see the prices, you can always save money on those. If you're a first-time customer of Diamond Art Club, there are some particularly juicy discount codes available for you. I do have a couple in the description box down below. I've got CAT20, which will give you 20% off your first ever purchase, and CAT10, which will give you $10 off, or the equivalent in your local currency. Those are affiliate codes, so bear in mind that I will receive a small amount of commission if you use them, and please don't feel obligated. But do make sure you use a code. And then even once you've made your first few purchases, and with a lot of places you've used up all the discount codes available to you at this point, with Diamond Art Club you can still continue to save money. So make sure you join their Facebook group, and that will help out with that particular aspect. Okay, so this runs through again kit contents and tips and tricks, and under here is some step-by-step instructions. And then I have this little leaflet here. So first of all all of these bits here and here and here are all individually cut stickers. So this is perfect for a logbook if you keep one or anything like that. There is a closer up image of the artwork. It is beautiful. And then inside of here, oh, I'm looking at it the wrong way around. You have got your individually cut sticky labels for your storage containers, because these kits with lots and lots of colours, I mean, I know some people like to work on a painting all in one go and just look for all of a colour, but if you can do that for a painting this size, you are my hero, because I certainly couldn't do it. And personally, I prefer to kit up all of my paintings into storage boxes and work in sections regardless of the size. So this is a big help in doing that. So you can see lots of kind of neutral tones in this, as you would expect from the artwork. There are going to be an awful lot of greens, I suspect. But you see the nice pops of colour. You see the reds for the truck and the boat, and you see yellows, which are going to give us this glowing light effect. I bet you that fairy dust drill and maybe that AB are involved in these lights. So yeah, lots of lovely clear symbols, all really easy to tell apart. Oh, I'm excited for this one. So the next big change that Diamond Art Club has made is to their toolkit. If you've been buying from Diamond Art Club for a while, like I have, you might have been through a few stages of toolkit, and this is the latest one. So they have pared down the number of things that you get in the toolkit, but increased the quality and the kind of premium feel of the things that you do get is what I would say to summarise the changes. So it says here you get a twist and pick applicator with putty and multi-placers, a stackable tray with lid and stopper, and resealable baggies. So we do also know there is going to be one extra thing that they haven't started adding to kits yet. They've said there is going to be something collectible to kind of replace, I suppose, the collectability of the cover minders and washi tape we used to get. I don't think that means it's going to be something along those lines, because they have said they are no longer including cover minders and washi tape, but something that gives you that collectible fun factor. So looking forward to seeing what that is. So you get a little pack of baggies, which is always helpful. And you get their new twist and pick pen. So you'll see straight away it's got a more premium feel to it compared to the typical applicator pens that you get in most kits. It's thicker, which is often very helpful for people for their comfort. It's got a space for a multi-placer on one end. It comes loaded with a 4-placer, but as you'll see, there is also a 7-placer available. And then at this end, if you firmly pull off that lid, you will find the twist and pick applicator. So you twist this really firmly, and you will find that because it's preloaded with putty, oh, this one's very stiff. Oh, okay, I've got it. Because it's preloaded with putty, you will see putty start to emerge. Pinch off any excess, because you want it to be pretty much flush with the top. And this is your single placer that you can use, that you're not going to have to dip in anything, because it's just got all the putty right there. This I expect will last you absolutely ages, but it is also reloadable. They do provide more putty. They have also, in response to feedback, started to include a plate of their heart-shaped pink wax again, because some people just don't prefer putty and they wanted the wax. They did say you can put this in here. It may not work quite as intended because of the difference of consistency, but then I have seen people say that they've tried that already and found it worked really well. And some people use other putties or other waxes. So again, all these things can be loaded in here, and you can use this how you prefer. And then the other big change is the tray. Now, for context, this is the tray that you used to get in a Diamond Art Club toolkit. This is the new one. So you can see it is a lot bigger. For me, this is a really good size tray. This is the kind of size tray that I look for when I'm purchasing them from small shops. I don't personally use really, really large ones, but it's big enough that you can fit a lot of drills in here and have room for multi-placing and that kind of thing. It's got a stopper and a lid And as it said, it's stackable. So if you buy a lot of Diamond Art Club kits and save all these up, you can have a whole army of the new trays, because some people like to kit up directly into these, don't they? So that is a really nice feature. The putty itself, I believe, is still the original formula that Diamond Art Club released. And they have said that they've made some changes to it in response to feedback, because some people found it a bit stringy. So I'm not sure when that will happen, but there will be an upgraded formula. Okay. Let's look at the kit. Oof. So, it still comes in this branded dust cover. So there are now several layers of protection. So even if your box gets a bit battered in the post, as can sometimes happen, it's going to take an awful lot for it to get to a point where your kit is damaged. Inside here, we now just have the roll of drills. So let's take a look at that first of all. Okay, quite a dark colour palette actually. I think with paintings like this, when you look at them, your eye is really drawn to the pops of colour, but a lot of the background is going to be those sort of really neutral and quite dark shades of the trees and the woodland. So yeah, I see lots of browns, not as much green as I would have expected. But we'll see when I go through them properly in a minute. The bag also is labelled, so if you do happen to store your drills and your canvases separately, that is how you can link them back up again. Right, let's take a look at this. I will not be able to show you all in one go because it is, as I said, a big and beastie one, but I will pan over it. So let me just roll it back on itself to flatten it out as best I can. So let's take a look. Ooh. Do you know, my first thought is that when I looked at the artwork and I looked at the rendering picture, I thought that's going to be quite a lot of confetti. And it absolutely is, don't get me wrong, this is not a colour blocking piece. But I can see straight away at a glance how Diamond Art Club's hand rendering style has smoothed out a lot of unnecessary confetti. And it doesn't look too bad. Because paintings with trees can often be very, very confetti filled. And this one has got a lot of trees. It's like 90% tree. But yeah, I see lots of small blocks within the trees. Like, they're going to take a while, but it could be a lot worse. So if you're someone that gets a bit drained by too much confetti, that's worth bearing in mind. I am famously bad at judging this though, so don't take my word for it. I love the little pop of colour from that bird amidst all this quite dark background. So yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I love this cabin and the dog sitting on the porch and the fire there. It's got really nice focal points to draw your eye, hasn't it? And then lots of wildlife. You've got ducks, you've got the deer. Ooh, it's lovely. Okay, let me put this to one side. I'm going to go through the drills, and then after that I will pan over this and sort of get as close as possible to it as I can so that you can see it, because I can't show you in one go. And yeah, I will be back in a moment. Okay, big painting equals, unsurprisingly, a lot of drills. About 108,000, wasn't it? So yeah. Let's take you through these so you can see what you'd be working with if you buy this painting. And it looks like the first strip that I've grabbed is the really big bags of drills. So these are the dominant colours of the painting, that there will be a lot of each colour. So I have got 2 bags of 839, bag of 3781, 3862, 300, 2 bags of 934, 2 bags of 3371, 730, how many bags? 3 bags of 936, and 2 bags of 937. Lots of quite similar shades. You're going to get a lot of that for that real depth of shading and detail that quality painting like this will pick out for you. 3 bags of 935, and then 2 bags of 898. Then I've got 2 bags of 898 here. Didn't I finish the last strip with 898? Yes, so there's actually 4 bags of that. 436 and 434. How many bags of 310? 3 bags of 310 and 3 bags of 938. 435, 3042. I think that's the first sort of lighter non-brown or green shade. And it's this gorgeous sort of heathery grey colour. Really pretty. 732, 733, 2 bags of that. And here is the first AB. So just in case you have never come across an AB before, this is what it looks like. It's got this extra special glitzy coating on it and they're really, really pretty. And then here is the first fairy dust drill, very conveniently right next to each other there. So this, I always say, is like a sort of in-between zone between a normal drill and an AB drill. AB drill is like full-on glitz, and then fairy dust drills are quite a subtle glittery effect. They're really super pretty. 3864, 844 and 413. And then I have got 451, 414, 371, 977, 829 and another AB there, 129. I love that shade. It comes up in a lot of paintings. 3790, 498, one of these nice reds. 161, 452, 814, 3854, 725, lovely bright shade there, 160 and 976. 141 is another AB. Is that the last one? I can't remember how many there were now. That's a nice white AB. 645, 341, that is gorgeous. What a gorgeous colour. 301, 3750, 809, 321, another bright red, 3747. I wonder if all these pale blues are in that water in the bottom right hand corner. 453, 3064, 3363, 842, 6021. If you see a colour that has 4 digits and starts with a 6, often a grey or a purple, it means that it's a colour that Diamond Art Club has created in-house because they saw a gap in the DMC codes where, you know, there were colours they were trying to recreate that DMC codes that existed already just couldn't provide. So they have created some of their own shades. 471, 470, 930, 581, 3839, 823 and 762. And then the last strip of drills, I've got the teeny tiny bags on this one. So I've got 445, which is a really fun, like lemon yellow, 972, 712, and here is the bright red AB, 107, 3822, 372, 647, 3782, another fairy dust drill, Z726, 648, 3768, another fairy dust drill, Z166, 312, 3827, 3364, 906, 3801. Oh, I love that one. It's like it's almost neon. 720-779 and 939. Okay, lots of colours. So, let me take a closer look at the canvas with you with a bit of a pan over it. So what do you think? I think it's another absolute stunner from Dona Gelsinger. Really, really pretty. It looks so tranquil and just peaceful, and yeah, like I want to go there. And I don't even like being out in the woods. but yeah, with a dog to protect me, maybe I'd be all right. Okay, let me see if I can find some of those special drills. So, the symbols I'm looking for, I've got 1, 2, 3 and a white dot. So the red ones are pretty obvious. They're going to be where there are pops of red. There are little bits of red ABs just to highlight those. So you can see all those there. 2 is a yellow one. So is that, yeah, there's a little bit of that in this fire and in that window and that window. So the kind of glowy bits there. Is there any elsewhere? I thought there was a bit more of it than that. Yeah, there's a little bit down here in this little bit of river or stream or whatever you want to call it. A reflection, I suppose, from the house. 3 is the green one now. I see some of that here. There's all sorts of green in this painting, so it could be everywhere. Yeah, there's little bits peppered through here, and I see quite a bit up there. Yeah, I think there's quite a lot of that green AB just spread through all of the foliage, bringing highlights to it, which is pretty. White is that dot, so there's a tiny bit there and there, so sort of highlighting the central parts of those light areas. It's part of the outline of this truck, and then it is down here again in the stream, giving a bit of a reflection. Sorry, there's a little bit of glare, so you maybe can't see that brilliantly, but there it is. And then fairy dust drills. So 3 dots on a green background. Where is that hiding? Oh, there's some here. I suspect that that is just sort of peppered through all of these different bits of foliage. I'm not seeing a lot of it. I think I see the odd bit here and there. This diamond for the yellow one, again, yeah, it's in the fire, it's in the window. So those places where you would expect it really. Also in the lights, the headlights. And then this arrow thing for a peach coloured one. Can I spot that one? Oh, that's in the dog a little bit. And it's over here in the sort of twigs of this tree. And again, just little bits, I think just highlighting branches, basically that one. And then a little bit of those clouds. Yeah, so highlighting the clouds that you can see in that top right hand corner. So yeah, really lovely use of special drills as ever. I always find that I'm just like really happy with the way Diamond Art Club render special drills. I'm someone who really enjoys them for the accents they bring, but I don't personally like them being overused. And I just find Diamond Art Club generally gets that balance spot on. Oh, there's more of that peachy brown fairy dust highlighting the roof of the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a shed. It's a lodge or a cabin or something, isn't it? So yeah. Here it is. What do you reckon? Did you pick this one up when it came out, or have you picked it up since? Because it came back again so quickly. I'm not sure how that's even possible. Maybe they were anticipating it being popular because she is such a popular artist. I think it is lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me. If you have, please consider dropping a like on the video or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already and you want to see more of this kind of content. I would love to have you join me. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.